Want the truth? Not every sport is actually good for your heart. Some types of sports strengthen it while others can really damage it. I'm a sports cardiologist. Today, you'll find out which sports are the most harmful and which are the most beneficial for your heart. Let's start with the basics. If you only do cardio, your myocardium stretches, eccentric hypertrophy develops, and your heart ends up looking like a bag. If you only do strength training, the walls of your heart thicken, concentric hypertrophy, making your heart look like a boxing glove. Now, let's get specific. The best sports for your heart are swimming, cycling, basketball, and amateur soccer. Keep in mind, professional soccer players have a much higher risk of dangerous arrhythmias compared to other sports. So far, scientists haven't been able to pinpoint the exact reason for this paradox. But of course, there are some theories. We'll talk about those later. Here's another cardio paradox for you. A 2016 meta-analysis included more than 3 million participants. The conclusion was this: every additional 10 centimeters of height was associated with about a 10 to 15% reduction in the risk of coronary heart disease. So it turns out basketball is better than soccer. Now, let's talk in more detail about dangerous extremes. First place, of course, goes to marathons and especially ultramarathons. The European Heart Journal states directly, overloading the heart increases the risk of arrhythmia and scarring in the myocardium. Surprisingly, ultramarathon runners have coronary calcium levels similar to those of people with coronary heart disease. Second, CrossFit. It may sound provocative, but it's a fact. Sudden peak loads and catecholamine surges can trigger arrhythmia in those predisposed. Apparently, for the same reason, professional soccer players die from arrhythmias much more often than athletes in other sports. And now, an incredibly absurd myth. I would even call it extremist. To conserve energy, you need to move less and lie down more. This is, to put it mildly, not true. When a person is inactive, the number of mitochondria decreases. These are like mini power plants in every cell. Normally, they are the ones that generate energy for the heart, muscles, and brain. The fewer mitochondria you have, the faster you get tired, the weaker your body becomes, and the worse your heart functions. In fact, a sedentary lifestyle drains your body of energy from the inside. So the couch doesn't save energy, it steals it. At first, it's subtle, but then you start to notice shortness of breath, weakness, blood pressure spikes, and your heart works worse. Now, let's put it all together. The best exercise for your heart is a mix of both dynamic and strength training. 150 minutes of aerobics per week, plus 2 strength training sessions. The very best cardio, of course, is interval walking. You don't need a stadium, balls, rackets, or jump ropes. Basically, you walk fast until you're out of breath, slow down until you catch your breath, then walk fast again. And you do this for 30 minutes. For strength training, squats are the go-to exercise. After all, leg strength is a key indicator of health. For more details about strength training, check out this attached reel. Subscribe. There's a lot of interesting and useful content.